Hello, everyone. My name is Swamp, and yes, that is an actual photo of me defying vaccine mandates at Southwest. Yes, in my day job, I am a pilot at Southwest. Cat is out of the bag. I bet a lot of things make more sense now, huh? Of course he's an airline pilot. I don't know, man. No, I'm a cartoon on the internet. Anyway, on to everyone's favorite show. What are they mad about now? Being healthy, the patriarchy, pink razors.
When diet culture, or personal trainers, say, take progress photos to stay on track, what they're actually doing is perpetuating the lie that us humans are healthier when we are smaller.
Well, yeah, that's not true. I mean, just because someone's short doesn't mean they're less healthy.
Demonize the before photo as someone that is not good enough just as they are. What does this content say about somebody that looks like the before photo?
Nothing.
It says
they wanted to be healthier.
And I had to go to extreme lengths to not look like you, and I'm being celebrated for that. Piggybacking onto fat phobia and body shaming. This content also regularly.
This is a heavy topic.
Women. Their primary focus in life should be to take up as little space as possible.
What?
Masked as determination or discipline. Lastly, these photos belittle exercise.
All right, you're a crazy person. Let's go on to the next one. Gendered toys, LGBTQ rights, or the word princess.
So I don't know if this is considered an unpopular opinion, but if you have a daughter, you need to stop calling her princess.
I know, I can clear this up. That is an unpopular opinion.
Is based on her beauty as her most important asset. This term
I'm not
also
sure that's really what it is.
The damsel in distress that needs to be rescued by a man.
Oh, brother.
And it doesn't focus on their intelligence or integrity or any other character trait.
Right.
Why don't we call girls scientist, engineer, doctor? Like, why does it have to be something?
Oh, come on, you can't be serious.
Oh, princess, what do you need? Like, no. My daughter's father called her princess yesterday, and I had to lecture him again because
my daughter's father.
Even my own sisters have called
starting
her
to get why he
princess,
didn't stick around.
Don't call her that. Maybe I come across as very controlling, but
it's
I think
very controlling,
a very
yes.
harmful word, and she shouldn't look up to that term.
Eating meat, homophobia, or capitalism.
The reason we have so much discrimination in the world today is because you feed your children animal products.
I actually haven't heard this one before. Continue.
Certain animals, like pets, should be loved and cared for, but then these animals over here, cows, pigs, chickens, and fish, should be tortured and murdered.
Tortured?
We don't question these sorts of things when we're taught this as a child. If you're told a lie enough times, it becomes your reality.
He's almost self-aware.
Is the root of all discrimination that we see in the world. Just imagine if we taught our children to treat all animals fairly and not to treat certain beings or species differently just because they might look a bit different.
This dude is a nut job.
If we teach humans not to discriminate based on species, we would 100% see far less discrimination amongst our own species.
Yeah, for sure. No question.
People always say that we should worry about our own species before we start worrying about the animals.
What?
But we've got it all backwards.
What is this guy talking about?
Indoctrinating our future generations to discriminate between species, and then maybe we can fix some of the things that we see between humans today.
Anti-vaxxers, Donald Trump, Republicans.
Twice in my entire life, I have been embarrassed about purchasing something. The first time was when I had to buy tampons for myself. The second time was when I had to buy condoms for myself. And today, I'd like to say, is the third time I felt embarrassed about a purchase. Do you want to know what that is? Ivermectin.
That's right. The answer is all three.
I had to go to a feed store and get this for my actual horse. But all I could think about was people are going to think I'm eating this shit. And I was so embarrassed.
God, do you just believe everything the TV tells you?
Horse items so people wouldn't think that I was a nut job.
God, could you imagine caring so much about what everyone else thinks about you?
Across the register, the woman behind the counter smirked at me.
No, she did not.
Guys, stop!
Voting laws, wage gap, everything.
I'm so tired of like ruining everybody else's time with my attitude every time that we go somewhere because everything fucking feels racist to me.
That's right, my gender neutral crowd. Everything. Everything is racist.
Like, no other minorities there, and so everything around me feels like a fucking microaggression. Everything around me feels like triggering. I can't
man, I'm really
go
sorry
anywhere.
to hear that.
Like, if I go somewhere and there's too many American flags around, I'm defensive, and now I'm getting scared. Like, when the crowd last night, and the crowd is chanting USA, USA,
God,
now I'm starting to panic. And
starting
it's
to
like,
panic?
other people are fine, other people are cool, you know, the situation is what it is, but not to me.
Yeah, because they're not insane.
It's so triggering, and so, like, I'm uncomfortable, and then I make everyone
really
around me uncomfortable. And I need to figure out, like, why.
Yes, you do need to figure out why, because honestly, that is actually a really sad way to go about living. The U.S. military, hate speech, or deforestation.
What do you think is the #1 contributing factor to global warming? Agriculture? The fashion industry? Something else? I'll tell you a secret. It's the U.S. military.
The U.S. military.
The U.S. military is the world's largest consumer of oil.
All right.
It's the world's biggest polluter.
Another thing
Our
we're best
armed
at.
forces create 750,000 tons of toxic waste every year. Depleted uranium, jet fuel, pesticides, lead, and other chemicals too. Do you think it's a coincidence?
I can't even hear what you're saying with the ridiculous dancing. This is what a degree in feminist dance theory will get you.
Kyoto Protocol! That's why. There are actually very few things we can do that are as environmentally
I gotta tell you now,
catastrophic as
this
war.
is like a 2.5 minute long video, so it goes for a while.
In order to get oil, but if we didn't fight these wars, we wouldn't need the oil. Not as much. We're like
If we didn't fight wars, we wouldn't need as much oil? Well, that's just stupid.
There are 800 military bases around the world.
Yeah?
Wait, are there 800 countries?
What?
There aren't. There's only 194.
So?
I'm not a mathematician, but that sounds really exciting.
What?
I know a lot of people.
You only need one military base in every country, or what? I don't understand what the point is.
Pentagon. We can't keep supporting the military machine. I know what you're gonna say. Oh, but if we weren't the world's empire bully, then someone else would be.
That
so
is not what I was going to say at all.
Than, I don't know, China or Russia.
I'd agree with that.
But is it?
Yeah.
That's basing your assumption on the fact that we have to have a world bully.
No, you said that. I didn't say that.
Don't you think that the fact that we're racing towards our own extinction makes it crystal clear that maybe we don't have to, I don't know, fight each other all the time?
What?
There are plenty of ways to restructure society.
What are you talking about?
Like cooperating.
Stop moving around.
Cooperating, working together. I don't think our taxes should be going to where they're going to anymore.
Well, yeah, I agree with that.
The best thing we can do to support our troops is actually stop giving all this money to an endless
God,
war.
you're so close. I actually agree with you, kind of. Just minus all the hippie shit. Anyway, bonus question. If you can explain anything this guy says, you get bonus points.
And these Trumpers keep cheering on the Taliban.
Did he just say Trumpers cheer on the Taliban?
So we need to turn this around. And if you're not in California, you can do a lot to help by sharing this video, making videos of your own, letting everyone know. You gotta vote no on this recall. We got
How old
11
is this
days to
guy?
make this happen.
Look how he's dressed in his
Talk to
hat.
the trolls in the comments. You'll determine real quick. They're either racist Americans, racist Republican Trumpers in America, or they're foreign trolls and they're Nazis.
Oh, of
They're all
course,
Nazis.
that's obvious.
We don't need to cut them any slack. It's almost an insult to Nazis because we
An
had 70
insult
years
to
to figure out why
Nazis,
Nazis
wow.
were wrong, and these people kept it alive. So yeah, they're going to end up in camps. They'll have water in the showers, but they'll end up in camps. They've told me that they won't have water in the showers for the
What
camps
the
they want to
hell
put us
is
in.
this guy
They're
talking
Nazis,
about?
Okay, we'll have water in the showers, but they'll end up in re-education camps for life or until they convert.
This guy thinks
from
he's going to put
Trumpism
me in a
back
camp?
to America.
Good
now,
luck,
all
dude.
Trumpers' American cards revoked. Let them know their American cards are revoked. They're not American anymore. And we might as well pursue actual conditions for that, so we don't have to deal with their votes either. They're going to try to stop us from voting. we can stop them from voting because they actually don't deserve it because they betrayed America.
Who's trying to stop him from voting?
The Trump virus genocide.
I'm so confused.
Gotta stop them. Vote no. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for making videos.
Wow. This has been What Are They Mad About Now? Almost 1,000 subscribers! Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Help me get there. So close. I can't believe it. Anyway, my name is Swamp. Thanks for watching. Check out the links in the description if you want to donate or find me on Twitter. Usually I try to end with like a joke or some smart-ass comment or something.